Hello everyone. In this lecture, we will discuss tree and rooted trees in graph theory. A tree is a connected graph without any circuit. It means for a graph to be a tree, this must be connected. This is the first condition. And second, no circuit should be there. Then we will say the graph is a tree. So basically, tree is a graph. So for n equal to 1, this is a tree. For n equal to 2, this is a tree. This is a tree for n equal to 3, and this is a tree for n equal to 4. Similarly, you can draw tree for 4, 5, 6, and so on, number of vertices. Now, some results about tree. The first theorem is prove that there is one and only one path between every pair of vertices in a tree. It's very simple to prove. Look at this. Since T is a connected graph without circuit, this is the definition of a tree. Now, how can we prove this theorem? So, we will use contradiction to prove this theorem. Now, we know that for a connected graph, the tree is a connected graph. We know that for a connected graph, there is a path between every pair of vertices. It means this condition, if you remove this one and only one, so path is there. There is path between every pair of vertices. This is proved from this fact that a tree is a connected graph. So if for a connected graph there is a path between every pair of vertices, and tree is a connected graph, it means there is a path between every pair of vertices in a tree. Now we have to show that there is one and only one path. Now suppose there are two different paths between any two vertices. For example, look at this. This is a tree. For example, suppose between A and C, there are two different paths. One path is A, B, and C. And suppose another path is, say, this one. So if there are two different paths between two vertices, then what will happen? Now look at this A, B, C, A. This will form a circuit because already one path is there. So if you include another path, then it will form a circuit, and which is a contradiction to the definition of tree, that it is without circuit. So therefore the tree will have one and only one path between every pair of vertices in the tree. Now next theorem, prove that there are n minus 1 edges in a tree with n vertices. We have to show that the number of edges in a tree with n vertices are n minus 1. And we will use principle of mathematical induction to prove this result. So here n is a positive number. So let us start with n equal to 1. This is the base value. So if n equal to 1, it means n minus 1 will be 0. So you know that a tree with one vertex has no edge. It means it is true for n equal to 1. It means it is true for base value. Now we can assume that the statement is true for n equal to k, where k is any positive number, and there are k minus 1 edges. It means we can assume that for k vertices, there will be k minus 1 edges in a tree. So this is assumption. Now based on the assumption, we will show that the statement is true for n equal to k plus 1. Now look at this. How can we prove this statement for n equal to k plus 1? K plus 1 means now we have to insert a vertex in the tree, because n equal to k plus 1. So if you insert a vertex in the tree, and you know that the tree is a connected graph, so the vertex must be joined with any other vertex through an edge. It means you have to insert an edge to join this vertex or to connect this vertex with any of the remaining vertices. It means whenever you insert one vertex, you need to insert an edge also. So previously, if there were k vertices and k minus 1 edges, it means if you insert a vertex, then number of vertices will be k plus 1. This will be k plus 1, and the number of edges will be k minus 1 plus 1. K minus 1 plus 1. It means k edges. So for n equal to k plus 1, how many edges will be there? K edges will be there. It means this statement is true for n equal to k plus 1 also. So in this way you can say the statement is true for all positive integers. Now, utilizing these theorems, we can say that for a tree, the following statements are equivalent. T is connected and has no circuit. T has no circuit, but insertion of one edge can form a circuit, which we have already discussed. Now, removal of any one edge from T, it will make the graph T disconnected, because if you remove one edge, the graph will be disconnected. Two components will be there. So you can say every edge of T is a bridge. There exists a unique path between any two vertices in a tree. We have already proved this in the theorem. So these statements are equivalent statement for a tree. Now a rooted tree. A rooted tree is a tree with one vertex is designated as the root in the tree. It is distinguishable from other vertices. This is your choice. You can choose any vertex. For example, look at this. This is basically in this tree. It is your choice to choose either this or this or this or this. You can choose any vertex as a root. So here A is the root, here B is the root. So this is simply tree. But if we designate A as a root, here B as a root, so this tree is a rooted tree. So this tree again a rooted tree, because one vertex is assigned as a root. In a rooted tree, the parent of a vertex is the vertex connected to it on the path of the root. Suppose this is the root. So the parent of C, if we move towards the A, then C, B, A. So parent of C is B, parent of B is A. Similarly, parent of D is B, parent of B is A. So if B is the parent of C, then C is the child of B. Similarly, D is the child of B. Here, how can we define it? A child of a vertex V is a vertex of which V is the parent. So here C and D are C and D are child of B, and B is the child of A. A leaf is a vertex without children. Leaf is a vertex without children. It means, look at this, C and D. These two vertices have no children. So these are leaves also. So in this way, we can define a rooted tree. So I hope that you got the concept of tree and rooted tree. Next, we will discuss binary tree and their properties.